Hi friends, welcome to the Peaceful Home. Today I've got a fall thrift haul and I'm going to show you how I thrift without cluttering up my home. It's finally fall and where I live, temperatures in the hundreds. Everybody is so happy that things are cooling down. Although we do have another hot streak coming up, but it's just so nice to enjoy this weather. I'm Teresa, if we haven't met. I'm a professional organizer and not a minimalist. I wouldn't say I'm a maximalist either. I'm really trying to find the balance. And if you're interested in that, if you love things, you love collecting, you love thrifting, you love vintage finds, it can be so difficult to manage what comes into your home. Now, the first video I did in this series went crazy. You guys loved it. I will link that below in case you missed it. But I think people are wanting to know, do I have to be a minimalist to have a simple life? Or can I have things around me that I really love? Can I have collections but not be overwhelmed? And I do believe I found the solution. The main thing that I focus on when I am shopping or thrifting is, do I know immediately where this item is going to go? Do I know that it's going to be loved and used and I have a spot for it? I can't bring it home just thinking I'm going to shove it in a closet, in the garage, in the laundry room because I like it. I'm really leaving a lot of things I like and even things I love behind. So today I'm going to show you my haul and decorate in my bedroom for fall. And I have a system for this that works great. I've done a little bit of thrifting. I have a couple of fresh new things, but first I have to do my chores. So after I show you the haul, I'm going to hit my to-do list and do a couple of things in my room that I have been putting off. And then I'm going to find spots for all of my new thrifted items and show you my finished room. First off, I have this Hearth and Hand tissue box cover. I have one on my side of the bed that's wicker, but I just had a plain Kleenex box on my husband's side, and it's hard to get Kleenex boxes to fit in your decor. For one thing, it seems like tissue companies come out with the craziest colors and patterns on their boxes, which rarely fit into anyone's decor. This is the solution. I am currently out of this size of tissue boxes, so I need to get more, but I'm excited to use this in my room. Now, this next item is one of my favorites. I'll do one now at the beginning and my other favorite at the end. And this doesn't really fit in with my bedroom, but it was part of my haul. And that is this beautiful soup tureen. I just love these pieces. They are gorgeous. I love white dishes. And this one, oh, I think my grandkids were here first. We've got, who is this? This one's Bingo, right? I've only watched Bluey a few times, but oh my goodness, that show's amazing. Our whole family, like adults, cry in many of the episodes. Anyway, that's a side note. Price $15.99. I got it for half price, so it was $8. And it's just gorgeous. Needs a little dusting. I will go clean it off. This is definitely going to go downstairs, not in my bedroom, and probably either in the kitchen or on the bookcase. I'm going to kind of find the best location for it. But with a one in, one out rule, I do have something about this same size that I'm going to let go of. So that's going to get donated, and this is my new item that's coming in. You know, I don't often thrift clothing, but I have realized that probably 80 to 90% of my wardrobe is thrifted. But I just get pieces so rarely compared to home decor. But I found these little black slides and I just thought they were darling and they were inexpensive, and I'm going to try them on later for you. I found all these clothing items in the same store in a Salvation Army. First off is this extremely soft scarf. Now, blue is my favorite color, and my wardrobe is filled with navy blue, powder blue, so I guarantee this is going to go really well with a lot of my clothing. And I couldn't pass it up because of the softness. It's kind of hard to imagine it being cold enough to wear this, but I know it's coming soon. And then I also found this little fleece jacket, I guess, shacket. Love the color, love the little buttons, and it's just super cozy. Are you ready for a little piece of trivia about me? I love the crown. I love royalty, British royalty. Not so much the current drama or, you know, what is so-and-so doing now, but I love history, and the history of England is fascinating to me. I found this at the thrift store. It's a whole collector's edition now that the Queen has passed away. And I have thoroughly enjoyed the TV show, The Crown. I've seen all the seasons and just enjoyed it so much. I fact check everything because I really want to know the true history behind things, but such an enjoyable and beautifully done show. I'm looking forward to just reading this when I have a little bit of spare time. Okay, this is what I'm super excited about for my bedroom. I got this velvet comforter. This is from Target, Threshold line, if you recognize it. And it's been at Target for a couple of years. I don't think I've shown this to you. I actually thrifted this a few months ago, and I just shoved it in the linen closet knowing that I was going to bring it out in the fall. And it's the perfect weight and temperature for fall and spring. And the color is awesome, and I love velvet. It's probably one of my absolute favorite textures. And so this is gonna go on my bed over my linen sheets. I can't wait to see how this is gonna look. My last item, and one of my favorites, is this blanket, also found at Salvation Army. And this is a threshold blanket as well. It is in perfect condition and such a beautiful knitted throw, perfect fall colors, white and brown together. And I think this is going to go great on the end of my bed. If it doesn't go well there, I can just drape it over one of my chairs. I always keep a blanket here for if I'm reading, sometimes in the middle of the night, sometimes the early morning, sometimes the evening, and the AC comes on right over my head. So sometimes I get cold. And so I know that this is going to be very useful as well as being beautiful. I'm going to cheat a little bit because I have 4 things on my list. I'm going to do 3 of them, and I'm still going to get to decorate and put everything out. And then I'm going to do the last chore later because it's washing these windows, and I have to go out the window and stand on the porch roof, and I'm sure I'm going to be covered in dust and cobwebs. So I'm promising myself that this will get done today. The 3 things I'm going to do right now are to straighten up and put things away, dust and clean mirrors, and do some touch-up paint. The worst part of any project is the cleanup. And so even if I'm filming a video for you guys, it's really tempting to just say, oh, I'm done, and walk away. But I need to put all these things away. I can't leave them out. The longer we leave things out, the more comfortable we get seeing them, and then they tend to stay longer than we planned. So here I'm just putting everything away. I have to put this fan away. We borrowed it from the Airbnb because our AC went out. It was in the hundreds, and we had 4 days with no air conditioner, and it was so hot upstairs. Most of the family slept downstairs trying to stay cool. So just needing to put this plant back. I have this chair that belonged to my grandparents, and I'm trying to think of how it even ended up in my room, but now I don't know what to do with it. And so although I don't think it will stay here long term, I'm just putting it here for now. So it kind of made sense to turn it in and then move the plant a little closer. Kind of makes it look like it belongs. Time to get some dusting done. I literally put a sock on my hand to dust. Does anyone have a better way to dust? I've heard that there's mitts that you can put on your hand. That's probably what I need because that just seems the most efficient to me. if you have any ideas, let me know how you dust. And then, of course, wiping down mirrors. It's something I tend to put off, and it was so nice to get these clean. The touch-up paint has needed to happen for years. I had some pencil marks drawn on by a grandchild, some nicks, and it's been about 3 years that I've needed to do the touch-up paint. And the paint was just sitting downstairs, so it feels good to finally get that done. It does take some time to adjust to a new comforter. You have to figure out how far it's going to fall on each side. So I'm just making the adjustments. I love our new linen cotton sheets. And these pillow shams I had just washed, and I'm tying them up. I love the little ties on the side. I think it's just such a cute detail. I'll list the sheets below. I feel like I can't really recommend them for sure until I've had them like a good 6 months. We've had them for a bit, and I've washed them, and I really like them so far. And I do love this blanket. This is my little stack of reading materials, so I'm just going to put my new magazine about the Queen there. And all finished. I am just so relieved to have this room clean and tidy, and to have these little jobs that I've been putting off, procrastinating for so long. And I really think the room has turned out so cozy and lovely. We all know that excess clutter causes decision fatigue, stress, and just chaos in our homes. If we want a peaceful home, one of the key things we can do is to declutter and stop bringing more into our homes. So be intentional with the things you purchase. Know that you love something, that you have a plan to use it, and you have space for it. I hope you've enjoyed this fall thrift haul, and I hope you're inspired to declutter as well as use thrifting to inexpensively create unique spaces in your home. If you found this content helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, would you consider that? It's completely free, and all it does is tell YouTube that you enjoy my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today on The Peaceful Home.